what's up? I'm back at it again with another math tutorial. I am Precious Asiara Marie Villamor from YA-2P and I am here to discuss to you simple interest. So first and foremost, what is simple interest? So simple interest is a method to calculate the amount of interest charged or loan on a sum at a given rate for a given period of time. This is determined by multiplying the principal by the interest rate and by the time. So, sa simple interest, gumagamit tayo ng formula. And ang formula na ginagamit natin is interest equals to principal times rate multiplied by the time. So, yun ay pag hinahanap natin ng interest. Pero may mga cases na given na yung interest at iba naman yung hinahanap natin. Which is why, meron tayong tinatawag na triangular formula. Ito yung tumutulong sa atin para malaman natin kung ano yung formula na dapat natin gamitin for the questions. So, for example, ang hinahanap natin is principal amount. So, pag principal amount yung hinahanap, ito disregard natin yung letter P, and then, ang kalalabasan ng formula na gagamitin natin is interest divided by rate times time. So, pag rate naman yung hinahanap natin, ganun din, i-disregard din natin si R. Then, ang kakalabasan ng formula na gagamitin natin pag hinahanap natin si rate is interest divided by principal amount multiplied by the time. Ganun din pag si time yung hinahanap, i-disregard natin si T, and then, interest divided by principal times the rate. So, yun yung purpose ng triangular formula. So, meron din tayong mga terms na kailangan tandaan here in simple interest. So, first is the interest. Interest is the monetary charge for borrowing money or other assets. Meron din tayong tinatawag na principal amount. It is the amount of money borrowed or invested. And we also have the rate. It is the percentage of the principal paid as the interest per period of time. Meron din tayong tinatawag na maturity value. Ito yung sum ng principal amount and interest. Meron din tayong time. Ito yung number of days, months, or year that the money is borrowed or invested. So, sa time, nahati ito sa 6 na parts. Annual, ito yung palaging ginagamit sa simple interest. Yung annual is by year siya. So, yung semi-annual naman is every 6 months. While yung quarterly is every 3 months. Yung quarterly, kadalasan ito nakikita for school, sa tuition fees. Monthly din, pwede rin siya sa schools and sa binabayaran natin sa kuryente at tubig. We also have weekly, which is every 7 days, and daily, which is every day. So now, we can move on to the examples after natin malaman yung mga terms na dapat natin tandaan here in simple interest. So, yung first example natin is this. So, sabi nga dito, Kurt invested 300,000 pesos in a bank with a simple 3% interest. So, how much will be the interest of the investment in 1 year? So, of course, pag magsasolve tayo, kailangan muna natin intindihin yung question. So, sabi nga dito, si Kurt daw nag-invest siya ng 300,000 pesos sa bangko. Tapos yung bangko na yon nagbibigay ng 3% simple interest every year. So, sa isang taon na in-invest niya yung 300,000 niya sa bangko na yon, magkano yung interest na makukuha niya? So, katulad din ng palagi natin ginagawa sa pagsusolve, isusulat muna natin ang mga given. So, sa given natin yung principal value or yung in-invest niyang pera is 300,000. Meron tayong 3% rate. So, sa 3% rate, hindi natin siya pwedeng ilagay ng diretso. So, ang gagawin natin is i-divide natin siya sa 100 para makuha natin 0.03, tapos yun yung gagamitin natin. And yung time is 1 year. So, ang hinahanap natin is interest. So, katulad nga kanina, ang formula for interest is principal times rate multiplied by the time. So, isa-substitute natin yung given and then ipagta-times na natin. So, 300,000 times 0.03 times 1. Pwede na natin ito idiretso sa calculator. So, ang interest niya sa isang taon, meron siyang 9,000 pesos. So, paano naman pag nagbago yung taon? So, eto yung example number 2. So, katulad pa din kanina, sabi nga dito, si Kurt nag-invest pa rin siya ng 300,000 sa bangko. Tapos, meron pa rin siya 3% simple interest. Pero nag-invest siya in 6 years. So, magkano yung magiging interest niya sa 6 na taon naman? So, katulad kanina, isusulat ulit natin yung given. So, 300,000 pesos yung principal amount. Yung rate is the same. I-divide pa rin natin siya sa 100 and 0.03 pa rin yung gagamitin natin. Babaguhin lang natin yung time, gagawin natin 6 years. And then, interest pa rin yung hinahanap. Kaya, ang gagamitin pa din nating formula is the interest equals principal times rate multiplied by the time. So, yung interest, okay, isa-substitute ulit natin yung formula sa given and 300,000 times 0.03 times 6. Diretso sa calcul equals 54,000 pesos. So, sa 6 na taon, nagkaroon siya ng 54,000 pesos. Pero paano naman pag ganito yung tanong? So, sabi nga dito sa example number 3, Kurt invested 300,000 pesos in a bank with a 3% simple interest. What is the maturity value of the investment in 10 years? So, tandaan natin yung word na maturity value and investment in 10 years. So, pag ina-analyze natin yung questions, ang hinahanap is not the interest. It is the maturity value. Pero, katulad nga ng sinabi ko kanina, ang maturity value ay sum ng interest and principal amount. So, para makuha natin siya, kailangan pa rin nating mag-solve for the interest. So, ganun ulit. Given, isusulat natin, papalitan natin yung time, instead of 6, magiging 10. Ganun pa din sa rate, i-divide sa 100. So, yung interest, same formula, tapos i-substitute. 300,000 times 0.03 times 10. So, ang lalabas doon, pag diniretso natin sa calculator, is 90,000. So, dahil ang hinahanap nating final answer is the maturity value, ipag-add natin yung interest and principal amount. So, 90,000 plus 300,000 pesos equals 390,000 pesos. So, ang maturity value sum, ibig sabihin kung magkano yung kinita niya kasama yung pinautang niya. So, 390,000 pesos yung kinita niya sa 10 taon. Kasama na yung pinautang niya doon. So, paano naman pag yung given natin or yung question natin is hindi interest yung hinahanap? So, let's have here another example. So, katulad nga kanina sinabi ko, gagamit tayo ng triangular formula. So, i-analyze muna natin yung question. So, sabi nga dito, if an entrepreneur applies for a loan amounting to 500,000 in a bank, if the loan was for 3 years and the interest is 157,500,000 pesos, then what is the rate of the loan? Tandaan natin, ang tanong is what is the rate of the loan? So, katulad nga ng sinabi ko kanina sa triangular formula, kung ano ang hinahanap, i-disregard natin yon. So, katulad nga dito, di ba? Ang natitira na lang is the interest divided by principal multiplied by the time. So, again, isusulat muna natin yung given. Then, 500,000 sa principal amount. Time is 3 years. And the interest is 157,500. So, ang gagamitin natin na formula is the rate is equals to interest divided by principal multiplied by the time. So, substitute. After nun, pwede natin siyang idiretso. Pero kasi, kung meron kasi mga times na yung calculator natin is nagloloko or nagkakaroon ng mathematical error. So, pwede natin gamitin yung idea ng MDA. So, ipagta-times muna natin 500,000 tsaka 3. Tapos, tsaka natin siya i-divide si 157,500,000 sa answer dun sa 500,000 times 3. Tapos, ang lalabas na answer doon is 0.105. However, since rate ang hinahanap, we have to convert it into percentage. So, kung ang ginagawa natin kanina yung percent, kino-convert natin sa decimal, which is dinedivide natin sa 100, ito naman, ang gagawin natin is, ita-times natin siya sa 100 para makuha natin 10.5%. So, that is the final answer. So, another example. So, sabi naman dito, Fiona invested with an interest rate of 7%. The amount earned in 2 years is 11,200 pesos. So, how much money was originally invested? So, magkano daw yung ininvest niyang pera? So, again, gagamitin ulit natin yung triangular formula and disregard yung principal amount. So, I divided by rate multiplied by the time. So, again, yung given, isusulat muna natin. 7% divided by 100 is 0.07. Time is 2 years. And the interest is 11,200 pesos. So, ang hinahanap natin ay principal amount. So, gagamitin natin principal equals interest divided by rate times time. So, isa-substitute ulit natin, 11,200 divided by 0.07 times 2. Ang lalabas dun is 80,000 pesos. So, ang in-invest ni Fiona is 80,000 pesos. Sa loob ng 2 years, kumita siya ng 11,200 pesos. So, after that, we have another example, which is the example number 6. So, ito naman is, sabi dito, Lifter got PS5 this Christmas through home credit with the price of PHP 120,000 pesos. And he was charged total 18,000 pesos for the interest. If the rate of the loan is 15% annually, how long will Lister pay for his credit? So, of course, katulad kanina, gagamit tayo ng triangular formula at isusulat natin yung given. And then, pag nalaman na natin yung formula na pwede natin gamitin, isusolve na natin siya, isusubstitute. So, 18,000 daw yung interest. Yung principal amount is 120,000 and 0.15 naman yung rate. So, pag dinirekta natin sa calcu or diniretso na natin, ang kakalabas ng sagot is 1. Ibig sabihin, 1 year lang niya binayaran yung credit niya. So, we have here an exercise. Pwede nating i-pause tong video para masulat natin or masagutan natin tong exercise natin. So, if nasagutan na natin yung exercise, let's dissect it and check kung tama ba yung sagot natin. So, sabi nga dito, si Sanji daw nag-invest ng 100,000 in a simple savings account. And, tinago niya dun yung pera niya for 10 years. So, sabi dito, sa end daw ng 10 years na yon, nagkaroon siya ng 180,000 pesos sa bangko niya. So, ano yung interest rate ng account niya? So, katulad nga dito, isusulat ulit natin yung given. So, yung principal amount is 100,000. Yung time is 10,000 and the interest is 80,000. So, tatanungin natin, bakit 80,000 po yung interest niya? Well, wala namang binanggit sa tanong. Well, if we observe, ang sabi dito, nag-invest siya ng 100,000. Sa 10 taon, nagkaroon siya ng 80,000 pesos. Sa 10 taon, nagkaroon siya ng 180,000 pesos sa bangko niya. Ibig sabihin nun, yun yung maturity value. At yung maturity value na yun, ibabawas lang natin dun yung kanyang principal amount. Ibig sabihin, 80,000 yung interest niya or nakuha niya sa pag-invest dun sa bangko na yun. So, after that, magkano yung rate? Of course, ang hinahanap na naman is rate. So, we're gonna use the same formula for the rate, which is interest divided by principal times time. Substitute. And then the answer is 0.08. Ito times natin siya sa 100 equals 8%. That's the final answer. Kung tama yung sagot mo, iwan mo na like and comment yung video na to. So, before we end this tutorial, we have a little notification here. So, sabi nga dito, let us remind ourselves that mathematics is not about numbers, equations, computations, or algorithms. It's about the understanding. It is said by William Porterson, American mathematician. Ang math naman talaga is hindi about the numbers or equations. About to kung paano natin intindihin yung mga tanong at yung problema para masolusyonan natin siya. That is all for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you've learned something. Thank you and see you on my next vlog. Bye!